Welcome back, writers, and welcome back to the world's okayest writer. Hi, I'm John Orchard, as you already know, and I'm author of the Proactive series. Get your free book in the link below. So today's question is we're going to start off with, how do I make time? What do I do? How do I write? How long should I write? We'll answer that question in a minute. Welcome back. And how long should we write? What do I do? I've got this idea. I've got this story. I've done everything you said. I went and bought a new laptop. I have pen and paper because I'm old school and I'm going to sit down and do this. And you're like, okay, fine. But every time you sit down to do something, the dog barks, I don't know, the doorbell rings, phone goes off, kids have a question, your significant other is looking at you rather dubiously, like, what are you doing there staring off into space? Cold sweats come over you, you get the chills, you find some other reason, you finally notice there is a blade of grass that's a little bit taller than the other ones outside, and you go out to investigate. And after a while, after a few hours, you're all pumped up, and well, it's time for bed. Okay, I get it, right? I understand it. When I started off, right, there are some places that say, well, if you write just a sentence, if that works for you, great. I don't recommend that. What I do recommend is sitting down and making a place, just like they said in school, make a place that's private for you. It's just you, right? Get your coffee cup or your tea or whatever it is you're going to have. Look, you can't multitask and write. Well, maybe you can, but I can't. So turn the phone off, right? Trust me, there's nothing out there in the world that's if it's that bad, you'll know about it. Someone will come in and tell you, but you're not going to miss anything. Right? Sit down and write your story. Organize what you want to write for that time. How much time do I want to write? Maybe you don't have that much time in your day. I understand that. Because before I retired, I was writing pretty much part-time, I guess. I was writing on the weekends. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But make time. You have to make time for you. Remember, this is investing in you. So the tip of the day, make time for you to write. Set up your space. We would call that in psychology, if I was a psychologist, which I'm not, well, we would call that boundaries. Your story, it's your story, but it's not going to get written, folks, if you don't sit down to write it. It could be the greatest story in the world. We have talked about Tolkien, right? When if Tolkien was like, well, I was going to write the story, but well, I just didn't have time because I have too much tea, right? You have to take time, right? Dune, Frank Herbert's Dune, right? For those of you that are high concept fantasy, like, ooh, there was some time. Okay. It's going to take you time. My writing schedule kind of goes something like this. I always say I want to write during the day, but what happens is life, right? Things are going on. Okay. And I am a husband. And so I try to keep my wife happy. And so really in the evening is the time for me to write. So we'll have dinner, do whatever we're going to, play a game of Scrabble or something. And then I will go into my office and I will sit down and write. And by the way, this office is, well, it's a converted garage, right? But I've made time. I've made space for myself. I got a good chair to sit in. I got a good table and I bought lots of coffee, right? But I sit to write down. And that's what I'm doing. We'll talk about plotters or planters or discovery writing in a different time. But you have to sit down and work through what you're going to work through. Yeah, I can do, if I'm cooking, right, I can do 1,000 words a day. All right. And the one thing that will get you messed up is you'll sit there and you'll write a paragraph and like, oh no, I have to rewrite this. And I go back and just get it out. Just get it out. Now, granted, if you write something that's really clunky and you're like, yeah, okay, I need to fix this. Okay, fine. But write the story, get the story out. You can edit afterwards. All right. And this will help you out. What I do when I write my stories is I set up a scene in my head that I want in the story, that's going to come in the story, and I will write till that scene has ended. Now, occasionally what will happen is while I'm writing the scene, all right, and this will happen to you, your characters will talk to you, or you'll notice that, well, that's just not right, or the scene may have to extend long. I've been, if I'm sitting here for 4 hours writing, I probably need to stop and stretch and get up and go do something, right? And that's the other thing too, right? Don't write yourself to death. Okay, take care of yourself, get some sleep, right? You'll be fine, right? But again, tip of the day: make time for yourself, make time to write. And it's okay if it's just on the weekend. Some people like to get up early. That's fine. Some people like to do it late at night. That's fine. But whatever you do, when you dedicate that time, you're dedicating it for yourself. And the other thing is, you need to let the people around you know, this is my time. You will teach people how to treat you. They know, my dad, I love my dad, okay, but my dad in the afternoon would take a nap. And God forbid that you disturbed him during his nap time. Okay? And the funny thing, he was a minister too. But so he had us, we knew that when he went to take a nap, go outside away from the house and you make all the noise you want. Come back in, right? Yeah, he's awake now. Okay, fine. But that's the same thing with writing. Set up your time, and it's your time to write your story that you want. So I thank you again. Obviously, we talk about this all the time, but we're going to say it again. Obviously, probably wasn't the word to use. But you want a free copy of Ghost Hunters? Link below. Get your free digital copy. Tell me what you think. If you think it's great, awesome. If you don't think it's great, you can tell me that too. But you got to tell me why. Again, please hit that share, like, and subscribe button. And as always, thank you so much for your time. And remember, don't forget to write.